can see it in the live stream. Yep, I can't hear you. I've already posted it in the chat. Because I can't hear you. They say that they can hear the music intro.
See, that's what I need to know. I can't tell because the music intros.
Actually, I think audio is working. That's cool. Yeah.
Live. Oh my goodness, what an interesting way to start everything. I'm learning all the time, y'all, and I hope this is actually something that you get to see um when it's smooth. When it's smooth. Look, I'm already bigger. I mean, I can't see this arm's going over here, but hey, we're back. We're back. And man, I'll tell you what, that was a pretty much an epitome of the whole entire week last week. Um, you know, trying to make things still happen. We're still here, aren't we, Mindsphere? We're still here.
We are still here. I think you're not on the screen, Doc, by the way. Oh, no, you are now.
Oh yeah, now yeah, it's a delay tactic. It takes a little time from the studio to get over there to Australia and then send it out. I guess YouTube or iTunes, whatever. But hey, man, we're back. We're still here. We're killing it. What a great day. What a great 2 days. I mean, everybody's held strong. I mean, goodness gracious, how do we even start this? I mean, there's so many things that have happened. Welcome back to the Rainy Stream, the second episode. the second episode.
Yeah, look, it sounds like somebody in the chat is saying we can hear you, but you're very faint.
Okay, well, here's the thing. We can pop this up a little bit. I can turn these up a little bit on the bottom there. Um, see how's that sound? Is that a little better? I hope. I hope so.
Hopefully.
Check, check, check. Let me see my main
Mic
maybe.
check.
But I think that's about where I'm at right there. I'm hoping that it's good enough. Let's see.
Not yet, he says.
Okay, how about this right here? Any better? Any better? Hello, hello. Hello, hello.
I think you need to give. There's a bit of a delay, so you need to give him a few seconds to.
Hello, hello. You know, once we get this keyed in,
Did he
I
give us your full vocal range there, Doc? Nada.
Me.
Volume is just fine. It's just a little tinny. Sounds okay though.
Well, it's internet, man. It could be. I mean, we aren't broadcasting on CNBC or wherever that's at yet. I mean, we literally this is my garage, people. So bear with it. It's going to be.
Someone says there's an odd reverberance.
Oh, that could be something. That's for sure. Odd reverberance.
Oh no, I've just listened to the stream audio. I can hear it. You sound kind of
tinny, crazy.
Yeah, you sound like a little bit robot-y. So do I actually. Yeah, there's something weird going on.
Now that could be just the stream. I mean, usually I have good internet here.
No, it doesn't sound like a stream, like a bandwidth thing. It sounds like something else. I don't know, like almost like like a real short echo or something.
Let me see here. Let me try to turn a couple of things off. Let's see. Can I?
Sorry, everyone.
Can everybody hear? Can we still hear this right now with both of us? Can you hear me and you? I may have a redundant thing here. Can you hear me? No, that would be an answer. You didn't hear me there, right?
So actually, it is working. I think it sounds better
with that off.
Yeah, I think whatever you just did, you fixed the weird robot sound.
All right, I did it, y'all. I did it. I think it's a redundancy, but we're trying new sources. We're trying new things here. I've got DocCast 1.0. It's 1.0 because it's probably more like DocCast 0.5. But guess what, y'all? It's happening. It's happening. I'm just going to give you a little tease of this just to let y'all see what we got in store for everybody. I'm just going to say like toggle. Uh-oh, wait. Dang it. It's not on there yet. Hold on. Hold on. I'm working on it, y'all. I need a magic word. Hold on. Let's see here. All right. Oh, this is going to work now. All right. Y'all ready? All right. So we go into this. We go, all right. We go toggle. Come on. Boom. There it is. So now we got like topics and stuff we can talk about today, you know? So, you know, the whole idea is to make it easier for us to have a show that we can talk about and maybe give the listeners and the viewers out there an idea of what our layout's going to be, you know, what we're going to try to talk about. And that's why, you know, I actually, my buddy made this. So I was really proud of that. My buddy Dro, he's a programmer, and he saw that we were trying to do something here with the Rainiverse, and he made a DuckCast 0.5. So here we go. So either which way, man, I'll tell you what, I'm not lying. I've only been in crypto for, I guess, maybe 8 weeks. All right. Like I've held a Bitcoin in a Coinbase wallet for that long, but I've never seen a market like do those things. So that was a new experience for me this last week, just to be real.
I think there's some really good memes about, is this your first dip?
Yeah, for real.
Yeah. It was definitely an interesting week or two. I mean, it was obviously the biggest pullback we've had this bull market. So, you know, I guess for that reason, a lot of people were quite quite shaken up or quite scared of what that meant for everything more broadly. A lot of new entrants in the market probably got quite, you know, shaken out as well. You know, all these people buying into the meme coin mania, I think, you know, cascaded a lot of that price movement. So
sure,
you know, but things are looking a little bit better this week, aren't they?
Yeah, buddy. We've been on front pages for great things these last few days. I mean, when we were some of the biggest gainers, Rainey was right there with them, and you know that was the thing. I think
we were on one of the tweets with number 4 gainer or something for the last 24 hours. It was yesterday, so that was pretty cool to see.
Well, man, you know something's happening when you wake up to thousands of messages, right?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I guess, you know, people when they start to see the market pick up again, and the prices of lots of altcoins, not just Rainy, obviously, sort of were hit quite hard during the dip. People are looking for for bargains, and I guess Rainy stood out as something that was heavily undervalued, and thankfully we saw a big pickup from there. So that was pretty cool.
It definitely is,
Um,
man. It's a undervalued project. It will continue to be for quite some time, in my opinion. But the community, man, I'll tell you what, man. Everybody talks about diamond hands, but Rainey had diamond hands. I think I looked through, and I think we lost like 9 holders during that time. So that's insane to me. I know the BSC side has some different numbers, but I mean, I was just looking at the Ether side, and that was pretty amazing. Diamond hands galore.
Yeah, and I think this is something that people maybe don't realize about the market more broadly, is that it does not take that many people to actually push price down. So like a number of big sells can actually you know hurt price quite significantly. And we saw that happen, I guess, across a lot of the market more broadly speaking. And it's just a function of the amount of liquidity that's out there. Um,
Mm-hmm.
but it's great to see that our holder numbers, like you said, didn't really go down very much. I think we're at 2,200 holders on Ethereum and 1,700 on BSC, something like that. So
Sure, sure. I mean, to be
yeah.
honest with you, I mean, it's one of those things like, oh, I learned something today too. We get a logo inside MetaMask and stuff whenever we reach 2,500 holders. So that should be a
Oh
goal
no! So
this week.
basically, MetaMask pulls its data for logos, that sort of thing, from Trust Wallet, and
Oh,
Trust Wallet only allows you to update your logo and token details once you reach 2,500 holders. So,
so
um, so that's when we can do that. Yeah.
well, that's what I'm excited about. We need to have that logo rolling. You know what I'm saying? So it's
Yeah,
one of those
yeah, yeah.
things like I want to see that instead of this little weirdo picture. I want to make something that when I look in there, like, yeah,
Yeah, I
that's
think
my
it's like a
Rainy.
circle or something, isn't it? In
Yeah,
MetaMask, like a
it's like
little.
different colors
Yeah,
and
it
stuff.
doesn't look. Yeah, it would be nice to have the rainy logo in there. So
One day I'm
for
gonna
sure.
change my logo on my wallets and stuff too. I'll look into it enough to do that. But till then, man, we'll just take what we can get. Let me tell you. I it was really just an interesting thing to see that whole time. So I was just really
Jetta
interested.
asks if we could make the menu a little bit smaller because the last one is a bit cut off.
Well, here's the thing, man. This is DocCast point 0.5 and then DocCast 1.0. Hell yeah, we're gonna do that. I learned that today. I just got it like about 3 hours ago. So, that's why I didn't know how. Look, man, y'all. I swear we got some big things planned. This is the beginning, and also like some of the things y'all can do to help us to populate this is decide in those questionnaires we're having for these live streams. Give us some answers. Give us some questions, some ideas, and participation is so key, isn't it, Mindsphere?
Definitely, definitely. So, and we're also open to any suggestions people might have for the live stream format itself. Anything you guys
Mm-hmm.
want us to cover or segments you want us to have. Yeah, I mean, the whole point. I guess a big part of why we're doing the live stream is to engage with the community in a more, I guess, complete way. Just sort of allow more of that ongoing conversation between I guess the team behind Rainy and the community, because we feel that continuing that conversation and keeping everyone as involved as we can is the best way. Is sort of going to allow us to grow the project and get feedback in a more immediate way, and just ensure that we keep on top of everything and deliver something you guys are all proud of. So yeah.
I'm excited about it. I know that I am. And everybody has different ideas and questions and all that stuff, and it's hard to be patient. Everybody wants an answer now, and everybody wants it to happen immediately. And these things take time, especially when you're building
Yeah,
something that no
when
one's
when
ever
when
done.
Binance, when Binance,
When Moon. I mean, I'm like, bro,
when when
like
when Binance.
that's the thing. Is like these things they take time, and it is something that we need to be able to have feedback from too. I think that's one of the things you've always said
Yeah,
is
yeah,
the importance of
definitely. And I
community
mean,
feedback.
I guess it's probably good to note as well that the crypto, I guess the crypto space moves already, uh, thousand times faster than traditional business or traditional finance. And there's so much happening all the time. So it's I think the having a live stream like this and allowing people to ask questions, that sort of thing, also helps just keep certain things in focus that might otherwise be overlooked because there's just so much going on at any given time. So
Well, I mean, that's the key, right? Is like trying to figure out exactly, you know, where and what to do something about it. You can't solve all the issues, right? You can't answer all the questions for certain people. You got to figure out where we're picking and choosing, and you got to make sure you're doing it. You don't want to say something that you can't finalize on right now, because everybody's going to harp on everything we say, and so we have to make sure that it's an exact word. I mean, that's the reality in the space. It's always there after we say something. So you got to make sure you're ready to announce something when it's the time. So, and,
yeah. So someone in chat is saying muted, muted, still muted. Okay. Was there any audio issue? I don't think so.
I don't know. I am not sure about this. I am completely. Hey, look, man. There may be, there may not be. I hope not, because otherwise, y'all are missing
Yeah,
this
Nuke
amazing banter.
replies, if you press the volume buttons on the side of your phone, you'll begin to hear.
Oh
So
yeah.
I think
Well,
I think
hey,
it was nothing to
man.
do with us.
Well, and I have on here, like I said, looking forward. I want to see what your thinking is of the market. We aren't going to ask for financial advice, and the only reason I have
Yeah, yeah,
Bitcoin
sure.
and
So, look, my personal view,
mm-hmm,
I was interesting actually. I read an article the other day talking about Goldman Sachs's perspective of the
mm,
market. I guess sort of the bigger institutional view. They're, I think they're of the view that first of all, let me say, I don't really buy into a lot of the stuff going around about market manipulation causing this recent dump. I think there was a sort of a correlation of a number of factors, including the market was definitely it had moved up very very quickly over a short space of time, and I think whenever you see something like that, it's generally unsustainable because you'll have people who've made huge gains in a short space of time who maybe have not taken profit, and then you see it when a dip starts to happen. A lot of these people will maybe look to take profit, and that can cascade. And plus you had a huge number of new market entrants
yes,
who had sort of been coming in due to all the meme coin mania, all the dog coins and that sort of thing. And all of those people would have been relatively fresh to the market, don't have the sort of diamond hands mentality that a lot of people in crypto do have. And so you combine those factors with some genuine news coming out of the US about new regulatory approaches to crypto, and you're going to have a market dip. I think that's not surprising. I think from here we'll probably see. I mean, we might see another pullback, but I guess Goldman Sachs was talking about Ethereum maybe flipping Bitcoin in terms of market cap, and maybe even in terms of as a store of value
mm-hmm,
moving, in the not too distant future. And I think that's entirely possible because,
sure,
um, I mean, most people in the crypto space, I guess, don't really talk too much about Bitcoin. I mean, in terms of people who are interested in all the interesting things that are happening in the space, because Bitcoin doesn't really do anything other than act as a store of value, right? So,
mm-hmm. That's what they were
the idea that
recognizing.
Ethereum might flip Bitcoin, I think is definitely on the cards. I guess we'll just have to wait and see. But yeah, not financial advice,
Well,
just
I agree, but I
musing.
think we all need to know that where Bitcoin and ETH go, and some others, that's where we go. And some of the times when our price goes down, it has nothing to do with us. It's about the
Yeah,
correlation
and
of the
I
price
think
out there.
that's definitely a key point as well. Is that because we are paired against Ethereum and BNB, when those move, our US dollar value changes. So
Hmm.
sometimes the moves down for or up for our token are more reflective of those movements than of any actual people buying or selling. So
Absolutely.
I guess the dip that we saw was a combination of Ethereum and BNB, dropping substantially, plus people selling,
Yeah,
and so
and then it just cascaded, and I want to elaborate on something you said just for a second, because I don't think it was manipulation. I think it was a bunch of effects. I think there were some manipulation there, no doubt. but not a conspiracy theory manipulation. I think that these are just my thoughts, and I'm just going to elaborate for just a second. That Goldman Sachs thing, that where they came out 2 days ago and said, "Hey, man, Bitcoin crashed 53%. Guess what we're going to do? We're going to declare it an asset now." I'm like, well, that's kind of fishy. I'm like, you guys have been saying it isn't for this whole time, but you say, hey, guess what? It went down 50%. Guess what? It is an asset. And I'm like, well, the interesting part about that report is they never mentioned Ethereum in it. They found another tweet about how they secretly thought Ethereum would go to 18 grand this year, and that is how it's going to flip the market cap of BTC. And that's not saying BTC is any chicken. It's saying that it's going to go to 100. But if that does, that puts ETH. If it flips it with market cap, it's at 18 grand. And of course, Goldman Sachs didn't say anything about that, about the ETH part. They're going to wait for another 3 months. That's what they were talking about. So I find those things ironic. And then you go look at the big corporations, and you see a couple of years ago they had to pay $925 million for manipulating the precious metals market. You just got to think that they sure as hell are going to be manipulating this imaginary money market too. So that's just my other thoughts. Don't be not financial advice, y'all. But that's why I like to pay attention to what's going on. And you said it. The people who sold the Bitcoin were not the people who have had Bitcoin for a while. They're the people who just got the Bitcoin, and they sold off cheap. So that's just my opinion. And that is why I thought we should talk about those little things, which is things that affect our market. And definitely, just my opinions. This is just what I'm thinking. It don't mean anything out there. I'm a crazy dude. So, for me, I was really impressed with that stuff. I like to do a little digging. I was proud of our community, and that gets me into this price at chat gym I have up here. And I just wanted to give a little shout out to the Vomit Man, the Skull, Death, and Crossbones guy, and whatever. I mean, and Mr. Poop. Yeah, Mr. Pooh. and you know what? We had never seen those on our charts before. But we don't want to see him ever again. That's whenever we're in price chat, we're talking about them. We're looking at that price, and it gives us little indicators. Right now, we're like a little house that we built already, a little smiley face in the moon, which is a lot better. But I just have to give a little shout out.
Can you get those on screen for people so we can see what you're talking about?
Yeah, I think. Well, let's try. We're gonna maybe. Give me a second, y'all. I mean, you go on and talk about it a little bit. I know you're in the price chat every once in a while, don't you? Poke your head in there.
Yeah, I do. So what the doc is referring to, for anyone who doesn't know, is there's a price bot and price chat that has different emojis based on price movement. So I think Vomit Man, Skull, and Mr. Pooh. So they're when there's a significant market downturn, right?
Yep, exactly. Let's see if I can do this. I'm not sure. We're gonna try. I made these things, you all, and I can't guarantee you I know where they're at yet. All right, so here we'll keep going talking. I'm gonna make this happen while we're doing this. Keep on, keep going. Have faith in me, y'all. Keep going.
Sure.
I know it's a tough topic right there.
Yeah, you left me with a great topic to talk about. So am I talking about emojis? Is that what I'm doing?
You can just talk about price chat in general. I think it's very interesting.
Chat. Yeah, I mean, price chat is a great. It's a great little space for people to wildly speculate about the future of Rainy. I think $1 is FUD is often said. But as a project lead, I'm not really going to comment on price other than to say, I hope they're right. And $1.
All right, we're on the screen right now. We're on the screen. All right, y'all see these over here? Right now, we got ourselves a moon. We got a 0%, which I don't understand. Whatever. That means we're equal from yesterday. We got 81%. We got a moon and a moon. That's great, right? But you go back up into these other days, and let me tell y'all something. It wasn't so awesome. When you're in the price chat, it's fantastic when we're killing it. But when you aren't, like right there, 3 moons, hell yeah, that's some good stuff. I'm gonna have to go back for a while just to see the Vomit Man. I mean, I'm going to tell you that we sat there and looked at Vomit Man and Skull Man for a while. We were like, oh, get rid of the Vomit Man. And then they replaced it with Skull and Crossbones. Well, let me tell you, you don't want to see that. You don't want to see it. And y'all are going to tell me how to actually do this the proper way, besides just scrolling up 1,000 of them. But you know what? If we were more prepared, this is what it's all about. You got to try to figure out what we're going to talk about. I need to be a little more prepared. I'm going to work on this. And damn, we've had a lot of great stuff happening for a while.
There's a lot of memes in there.
Dude, that's the other thing is that's my favorite part is like going in and looking at how people. I, Price chat is great. There's some great humans in there, and see, like, still look, upset guy. He got like an angry face. He's puffing. He's negative 48 right there, right? Not the greatest, but still, if you get vomit, man, that's the way it is. All right, look, y'all, you get my points. I think I've tried. Oh,
We
look,
can
there he
move
is.
on
Look,
from
look,
this one.
right there. Look, there's the skull guy. You don't want the skull guy to come out. Skull guy is terrible. And if you do even worse, like you get a pile of shit. That's really how it works. All right. So that's just the way it is, y'all. And I ain't trying to say how it is. I'm just telling you the way it is. So we're back. We're back. We're back on the regular thing. But that's a little thing on the side where we're, when we're actually there's other communities. There's little nooks and crannies. Like I love the Discord. I love the fact that even though the artist community doesn't think it gets noticed, it gets noticed. There are some talented people out there.
Yeah, I was looking in the Discord yesterday. There's some, people are posting art and the artworks that they're working on in progress and all that sort of thing. It's great to see. There's people are sharing what they're working on.
Well, and plus they man, people help out. I you couldn't do it by ourselves. We know that. And I swear, like I've been, we got other jobs. I got to do things, and you go back and you're like, well, people have been helping the other people out, telling them how to do things, how to help them about new things in crypto. And I gotta say, that's one of the best things I love about the rainy verse so far is the helpfulness that everybody offers and stuff. So
Yeah, definitely.
it's always kind of cool. So let's see what we got next. We got this. I got the rainy verse. So
rainy
like
roadmap.
So the whole thing about
Rainyverse
this was
recap.
like, like what do we got to expect? I mean, what I know you can't really give us specifics, right? But if there's any roadmap map updates, maybe, or and I put tokenomics because I think a lot of people don't understand what that is technically and why it's important. And we don't have to go into too much detail. These are just some
Yeah, sure. So,
ideas.
so I guess we can talk a bit about where we are with the roadmap.
Okay.
So I think the main two things I'll talk about. One, I get is the platform launch. So our team are hard at work getting everything ready for that. In terms of timeframes, so we're committing to we're aiming for mid-June in terms of our first drop and the platform release. Um, Obviously, it just depends on testing and all that sort of thing to ensure that we've ironed out all the bugs, because last thing we want to do is launch a platform that has issues. We're working through a number of technical challenges around being a cross-chain platform, because obviously people will need to be able to um, I mean, we talked last week about the mechanisms of taking your core NFTs and turning them into gold or chroma, right?
Mm-hmm.
So by collecting a certain number of NFTs, you'd be able to burn those and create a gold or a chroma NFT. So a key part of that is being able to bridge your NFTs between the two chains that we're on. So we're on
That's
Ethereum
a
and
good point.
BSC. So, for example, you might end up being able to collect 5 core on BSC and then 5 core on Ethereum, but you need 10 to make a gold. So we need to ensure that we have a bridge to allow people to, you know, get
So,
them all in the one chain so they can burn them and create the
all
gold
right. Well,
NFT.
that's pretty cool because I think
Yeah.
that's an important factor. And I've never seen anyone even being able to that has this concept of NFTs. I don't see anyone that saying, "Yeah, we're going to burn an NFT." No, they don't do that. It doesn't create new things. I haven't seen it at least. So that tokenomics,
I,
that
th- I
that
think
stuff's
I think
great.
there might be. I mean, I was looking the other day. I think I found on maybe it was Bakery Swap. They were doing something a little bit similar, but in their own way. So
Sure,
it's interesting. I mean, because we obviously came up with that concept independently, but other people have. I mean, there's all sorts of things coming out now with NFT. There's so many permutations and iterations you can make on an NFT, on the NFT contracts and how they work. And it's I guess it's about creating more interesting utility around them, and as well as ensuring that there's underlying value over and above the artistic merit on the NFT itself. So obviously, as we've said, we've got an awesome lineup of artists creating the NFTs for our platform. But
sure.
in addition, we want to create a sort of gamified DeFi aspect to the whole thing. Hence the collection, burn, creation of these golden chromas, which you can then stake to
And
earn
yield, yeah.
from the reward pools, right? And so I think it's a pretty cool mechanic that sort of helps to underpin the value behind the NFTs themselves,
So would
and
you?
I think probably the difference between what we're doing and what I've seen happen on other platforms is, there are some platforms that do provide rewards for collecting certain sorts of NFTs. Is that the NFTs we will be distributing on the platform for people who are farming rainbows and unicorns will be really like artistically have value in and of themselves. So there'll be NFTs with value outside of the ecosystem, but
Mm-hmm.
in addition, they have value within the ecosystem, and I think that's pretty cool.
But yeah, I like that too.
Because we've obviously got a lineup of great artists, and we'll continue to build out that lineup as as the platform launches and we move forward. But I think that's an important distinction, and a big part of I guess what we're trying to do is to create a platform that allows people who maybe have not had huge exposure to DeFi or certain elements of the DeFi space to get into it and to understand how it works through through the use of something a little bit more I guess visually appealing than your old I mean I'm sure you yourself you've seen like what some of those yield farm websites look like. They're sort of
Yeah, it looks
impenetrable
like.
walls of numbers and APYs, and they don't it's sort
Yeah.
of quite abstract for a lot of people. And I think that the approach that we're taking, I think, is unique and interesting. Um, yeah, so I think that's probably something important to just sort of you know just mention it, I guess, in terms of where we are with our roadmap. Is that yeah? So we're aiming for mid June. We'll see if there's any delays on that. It's possible, but obviously our goal is around mid June for the
Okay.
first drop and for the platform release. Outside of
Right
that,
around
we're
the corner.
pushing forward with Rainy Bridge, which we've spoken about before, which was our sort of service offering to other projects to provide bridging functionality between Binance Smart Chain and Ethereum.
I have a question real
And
quick, if you
sorry,
don't care.
go ahead.
I have a question. Like,
Yeah.
so like if you have those like the gold and the chromium NFTs, are you able to stake those in other projects and stuff for these? Does that make sense, or does it have to be like Ethereum or Rainy or that type of stuff? How does that
So
work?
so yeah, it would need to be in our ecosystem unless there was someone else who
Well, it'd have to
for
be
some
in, yeah, it'd have to be in our. I'm only talking about in our ecosystem. I'm not talking about like going and staking the NFT somewhere else. I'm saying like, hey, if it's in our ecosystem, if you are like a, I mean, because that shows you're a pretty big player. If you're going to stake down a chromium on something, you can't have too many of those. I don't know. I'm just thinking. I knew you said you could like earn rainy and stuff. I didn't know if you're going to be able to stake them or do things in other projects and stuff. I mean, no, not to put you on the spot. This is just
So
conversation.
what do you mean in other
So
projects?
like I was thinking like if you do have those NFTs
Yep.
and if you are like I mean you're going to have to be a pretty dedicated player to get a chromium. You're going to have to stake that the LP. You're going to have to do the rainbows. You're going to have to do all
I
that.
mean, depends because I guess the part of the depends on you would potentially be able to get a chromium by either purchasing other core NFTs off other people on
Oh yeah.
the on the platform, or maybe you make enough friends on Telegram or
That's my
Discord
goal.
to trade appropriately. And because I guess that's the idea. It's sort of there's lots
Yeah.
of different ways to amass the pieces required to make a gold or a chromium, right?
Mm-hmm.
um, and they can be through engagement with community. They can be through just purchasing them on the two-sided market. There's all sorts of things you can think about. You could I guess people, if they have enough unicorns or rainbows, could potentially buy they can buy a few pieces on the platform. However, we will limit whales from purchasing too many pieces in one go. So we will make sure that a whale can't just go and purchase enough NFTs to create a gold straight off, because that wouldn't be fair or desirable for anyone. Um, So yeah, I
Yeah, I
mean,
like that. If it's a
there'll
whale,
be
it better be in our
different
ecosystem.
gamified ways of approaching it.
Yeah, if it's a
Yeah,
whale, they better be here supporting us from the get go. It can't just be somebody coming in with money. You gotta know the person to get in the door. It's a cool club, so that's the way it
yeah,
is.
but I'll I guess going back to the bridging.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, so we'll be moving forward with outreach to other projects. To I guess facilitate bridging to between BSC and Ethereum. So that's something that we're actually going to be actively moving forward with, because we've built this we've built a really the bridge that we've built is very functional, and has been rigorously tested now, and
Sure thing.
I think that it's a great little service offering that can help underpin the Rainy ecosystem. And it's not necessarily that we would make much revenue off the bridging feature itself, but I think it's more that if we can help facilitate other projects, it's really good for the Rainy brand if we're seen as providing this service to numerous other crypto projects. It's just a great way of getting our name out there, and helping grow the space. So that's something we'll definitely be focusing on as well over the coming weeks.
Let me ask you this. There's a couple of questions here on the official chat. There is it says, what is the purpose of just farming rainbows? You can't really do anything with them alone, right? And I'm like, yeah, you
Who's,
can. That's
well,
Cryptomaniac. I think you can do stuff with rainbows.
no, of course you can do stuff with
That's
rainbows.
the yeah.
Rainbows can be
Just to
used to,
make
to
sure.
claim NFTs on the platform, 100%.
Yep.
There will be certain NFTs which are unicorns only, but rainbows will be usable for the vast bulk of NFTs on the platform. You'll be able to use them to claim NFTs. So
Collect
rainbows
them bows.
definitely
Get
are the
them
primary
bows.
currency on the platform.
That's the way it is.
Unicorns are like the special bonus currency, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah. And I mean, hey, first off, you get a bonus currency just for understanding how the hell to stake LP. First off, at this point, I think that goes on for another 2 weeks until people, if you haven't. But I'll tell you this: I've been learning, and I'm getting ready to make some videos for everybody to learn how damn easy it is with your bridge. It's amazing. You click a damn button, you go to the site, and you literally click a button, and if you have enough stuff in your wallet, you can do anything. That's the thing I learned. I just don't have any BNB or BSC, and that's my issue. So I'm learning that, and I'm getting ready to do the rest of it. I hope tomorrow. So that's my goal.
Probably the other thing I will say, just on liquidity provision, so we're finalising getting Uniswap V3 liquidity staking pool happening, and once that's done, we'll announce a migration from V2 to V3, and we'll also align that with a liquidity rush. So people who
Awesome.
provide liquidity once that's live, and we'll do the same on the BSC side to keep things fair as well.
Cool.
We'll be getting Rainy reward incentives for providing liquidity. So more on that coming soon, but
The stats on
keep an eye
V3
out.
are, I'm sorry, the stats on V3 for Uni is actually pretty promising when I was looking at them, but who knows?
Yeah. No, I think I saw
I
the
hate
same
them,
thing.
but I still gotta love them. That's the way it is. It's like, what else is there? Not anything until we build it. So let's see what happens. But I mean, that was always cool. And let's see, there's in the future. All right, they say that there will be that. So all right, can we expect a price range for the first set? Everybody wants to know a price range. That's everybody wants to know. That seems to be what. But I was just going to tell them, no, you
Oh,
don't know.
for the first drop. Look, not yet, because what we need to do in terms of setting price, we'll basically have a really good look at where everyone is sitting, because in terms of accrued unicorns and rainbows, because we want to make sure the price is fair and makes sense for people who have been staking, obviously
Mm-hmm.
for varying periods of time. We need to make sure we need to make sure it's all equitable. So the price range has not been set yet, but we will ensure that it is, I guess, fair for everyone, as much as we can. Yeah.
As much as you can in crypto, man. Let me tell you, it's a risk, but they're on the right boat. That's for sure. All right. Well, I feel like those are pretty good. So the week ahead, what do we expect for the week ahead? I know you told us that we're going to be having
The
some cool
the
things
week
happening.
ahead, I mean, we're working on I'm not sure if it'll be this coming week or the week after, but we're working on Uniswap v3. So expect an announcement on that soon. Either we'll definitely have an announcement in the week ahead.
Okay.
Whether or not we'll go live with that new staking pool next week or the week after, it's an open question. But that's probably what I would say in terms of the week ahead is will be the new V3 staking pool along with the liquidity rush.
Yeah, I feel that. I think that those things should be pretty cool. I mean, I'm excited. That's when I'm going to get into doing a little staking if everything is good in my world. That's when I'm going to throw some unicorns. I'm going to catch up on that a little bit. I didn't even know what that. I didn't understand. Man, there's so much I didn't understand when I discovered Rainy. Um, Now that I think I understand, so it's pretty cool.
Crypto's a big learning curve, right? There's a lot to take in.
Well, luckily, I mean, I've had a lot of people reach out and talk and help, and it's been great. I mean, the thing is people need to keep realizing we're in the top 2% in the whole world of people even talking about this. So, and I would say much higher. I would say it may be the top 0.5% if you really get down into humans. But it's just now starting. So, welcome to the right place. Um, you know, I've got a couple of things up here. The community is super important to us. Can you just go on and you talk a little bit? I'm gonna try to pull these memes up. We're gonna talk about them a little bit.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, so for anyone who wasn't aware, we had a meme contest. I think we ran it for 2 weeks, and there were some really awesome entries, and I think the doc is getting those up now.
I'm working on it.
Um,
Y'all know how good I've done, how well I've done so far. Takes me a little time. That's what y'all get for having a 46-year-old try to do technology things. I'm just gonna tell you, y'all get to see it, and y'all make. I mean, hey, I was a meme the other day. I saw that. That was pretty cool. They made it out of the
I
stream.
didn't see that one.
It was fantastic. They made. I can't. Man, I need to find. I hope it's in my Discord somewhere. Because literally, whenever I was trying to get out of the way of the of the screen, they just made a bunch of different coins coming at me, and it's pretty damn awesome. So let's see here. I'm gonna pull a few of these up. Let's see here. That, and then y'all just got to bear with me while I'm doing this. We are a live show.
I'll just answer a question while we're
Yeah.
waiting.
See if there's some questions.
Joffers says, any gas fees involved to migrate from Uniswap V2 to V3? Yes, unfortunately, there will be gas fees. That's not in our control, but hopefully the Ethereum gas prices stay close to where they are now, which is much, much lower than they have been of late. I think we're looking at an average of 34. Yeah, so a Uniswap swap at the moment is $18, and a Uniswap add remove LP is $16. So that's definitely more in the realms of affordable versus where it was during the height of the dip.
I mean, it was like 400. I mean, I looked at it.
I mean, I saw the other day. I mean, it was like 500 US for a swap or something. Sort of insane level of price, but the Ethereum 2.0 can't come soon enough, I think.
No, it cannot. And I'll tell you what, they don't know how quick it's going to come. But I'm going to tell you this: we're as soon as possible, because I'm tired of gas fees. I didn't even know what gas fees were, and I certainly do now. But really, right now, it's not that much at all. So, man, there's a lot of good entries in here. I'm just going to bring them up, and we're going to go through them because why not? I think, I have not been able to take the time for them all, and why not? We'll just look at them. Everybody loves memes, it seems like, right? What we all like too is Gainy Rainy. That's the way it is, no doubt about it. Let's see. I'm almost. There's another one. Dang, man, y'all meme making mothers. So, let me ask you this: Are you a big meme fan, or is that like?
I love memes. I think that's one of the best things about the first few days when we launched Rainy. I think there was just this constant stream of awesome memes. So it was great.
That's kind of the thing, right? Is like it helps people take their mind off stuff. That's for sure. And it's part of it. That's part of it. Whenever we're in the middle of all the crazy stuff happening, so I don't know. I don't think there was any place to be during that time. A lot of times I was in some other chats and not that great.
The sort of vibe.
Mm-hmm.
you're talking about. Yeah.
Yep.
I've got a few questions actually that people have
Yeah, let's
submitted.
do
I can
for it.
go
Go for it.
through while you're still working
I got some
the
meme stuff up now, but it's okay. Well, you go for it
Oh,
if you.
why don't we go through that and we can do the
All right.
questions after?
All right. Let's
Yeah,
see if
let's
I
do
can
that.
figure out how to make this happen again. Bam. And then I'm going to make this happen. Y'all, I've almost got it licked. By the time, y'all won't even know what happened by next week. That's all I want to tell you. You'll be like, who is this? Bam. And look at that. We got memes on there now. You can see them. This is one from Crypto Grande.
I can't see them.
Oh, you can't see them?
Oh no, I can see them now. Okay,
Okay.
this is a bit of a lag.
Oh, see, yeah,
Okay.
man, this is technology. My internet needs to be faster. Get on there, Lightspeed. Come on. But so this is the first one. This is, and I don't. You're gonna have to help me with this. All right, you got. This is Drake. He ain't too happy with Sly Stallone, but he likes Rainy
He likes
Chad.
Chad Rainey.
He likes him. He likes him going. Yeah, this is the dude that gives the thumbs up. All right, I like that. I feel that crypto. That is Crypto Grande. You can follow him on Twitter, whatever the hell that is.
Twitter.
Twitter. All right, so here's something. I don't know if I can make the sound happen. Oh, yep, I can.
It doesn't sound like it's coming through. It sounds like it's coming through your microphone. Yeah, it's
Well, that might be the best we can do.
yeah.
Sorry, y'all. We're gonna get better at these memes. Look at that. It's pumping. He's excited now. This is. I think that right there. That right there by Ricky Beats. That is every day in the price chat.
I like it. My only issue is that that's the Uniswap unicorn, not the Rainicorn unicorn.
Don't get us sued. All right, we've taken a lot of things for that.
Well, I mean, yeah.
We kept out of that. Oh, look, this is actually pretty fantastic. I like that. So this is where we're going to be going, y'all. $1.20, and this is going to be on the 19th of June. So get this is going to be one crazy chart though. It looks
19th of June. That's pretty close.
Well, it's a lot of pressure for you.
I don't know how predictive this is, but we can hope.
I like that. I think I can be deal with that. That is Jin. That is Jin. I'm assuming, which Jin.ioe, Jin.oe, official. So yeah, thank you very much. This is. Let's see here. I don't know how these things work. There you go, and smack, and that is Rainy coming to smack some sense into somebody. I reckon. There you go. This is. Look at this shit, but hey, look at this. Now, all right, explain this one to me. So it means like small brain to big brain. Is that right?
Oh yeah, this is like
It's like water.
Water, rainy.
Yeah. So you start with some water. You end with some rain.
It's like you're truly you've become one with the universe.
You're enlightened with.
Started
with some water.
Looks like
Now you're holding rainy. I feel that. That.
Water, rainy. Yeah.
All right, I like that. Y'all are gonna make fun of me. That's all right with me. I don't mind. I've been used to it all my life. All right, so here it is. All right, yeah, this is the clown. I understand the clown. This is exactly right. You are a pure clown if you only go for 200% around here. That's all we gotta say. 200%. Hell, I think we did that the last couple of days, Minosphere. I'm not sure, but I think that's the way it was.
Something like that, yeah.
Let's see. We got ourselves. Rainy goes up. Still no. See, I'm not sure. What does that mean? OnlyFans? I'm not sure what that means. I don't know.
Rainy goes up another 40% today. Still no Rainy mascot off. I don't get it.
I don't know if they got an OnlyFans account or what.
Oh, still no Rainy Okay. Yeah, I think they want Rainy on OnlyFans.
They want a mascot.
Right.
I know. Well, hey, look, we're working on that stuff. All right, we're trying.
Yeah, we'll need someone to stand in as Rainy's body double to get on OnlyFans, I think.
Hard to swallow pills. 50% of Rainy will be burned at launch. Of course, that happened. That's unfortunate. We didn't send them to Vitali. We made it actually work on there. That was a Marnu crypto
they're not
right there.
sitting with Vitalik.
Nope.
Thankfully.
Good decision right there. Oh, we got Drake again. Oh, here's some Drake. Drake says, no, man, staking coins for coins. No, but staking coins for NFTs. Drake's okay with that, He's cool with that. And that, I mean, I didn't know that Drake has so much, I guess, flow in crypto. You know, here's another one. This is what gives people feelings of power, money, status, or owning a bag of Rainy before launch. And there's a few people out there who definitely know how that is. There is no doubt about it. Gives you a little power there, that's for sure. Especially on days like today. Let's say we got Stonks, a girlfriend. Yeah, it's kind of nice, right? And you got crypto, you got Stonks, but then you got Rainy with laser eyes. I mean, that's a whole nother level. You got laser eyes? Like, when is that an easy recognizable trait for you, Monosphere?
For me,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. I mean, I have had people say that to me. So yeah, I think so.
Like, how long have you been in the crypto game yourself? I mean, have you? I mean, what you would consider? When did you know you wanted to do something with crypto? I guess is a good question.
So I mean, when we actually, I mean, I guess actually started crypto project. When did we want? When we know we wanted to do that was probably sort of close to the start of this year. I think you know I've been you know involved in crypto, I guess, since I mean quite a long time, on and off. I got burnt pretty badly last bull run, but
that's how you learn.
Yeah.
Well, I talked to my friend the other
Stake
day.
Rainy and get free NFTs. It's really that simple.
Yeah.
This is usually the meme where the guy has to pick one or the other, but he
Now,
can pick both. Yeah.
I mean, I agree. That's kind of the beautiful thing right there. Let's see. We got ourselves another one right here. Marty's been throwing it down. We got another one. Yeah, it does take 2 seconds. I mean, I ain't gonna lie. There's a lot of things on that. Let's see. Of course, you know, Rainy always gets you the big ones. That's the way it works. I mean, everybody loves them. And then, this is one that looks like, is this wrestling? No, yeah, meme. Yeah, now look. You know, we're a little off color around here in Rainy Land, but I'm going to tell you something. That's how I feel about meme coins, all right? People do what do you think about that when people do think that we're a meme coin? How does it make you feel?
I mean, I don't blame them. I mean, you know, we have a big rainbow unicorn as our mascot, so I understand why.
Sure.
But I mean, look, as I think the cool thing is that, you know, we have that sort of community vibe that a meme coin might have. However, we also have like the fundamentals that tie it all together. So I think that's, you know,
playing both sides is not a bad decision. I mean,
yeah, exactly.
In my opinion, I think it's a pretty good play. It's like the dude pushing both buttons at once. Not a bad idea.
Exactly. Yeah, you can be both.
I like this one. This was a good one. This was the horse into the unicorn into the Rainy Chad. You know, Chad Rainy right there. I feel like that's the perfect upgrade. I can see that. No doubt about that. Let's see. We got ourselves to the moon with Doge, yeah, and we're already sitting there. That's true. I mean, I feel like eventually, if we get that GameStop mentality going, I think we're going to be in good shape. And this is okay. This is Rainy Chad dancing on the moon, floating in money. I mean, I'm all right with that, pal. I feel that. I think that could be pretty convincing to other people. And then this is. Oh, now this right here, is this Voodoo? Yeah. So this is actually pretty good. And I don't know if
I think you played it last time.
Yeah, this is the one we played. And then I was impressed with that one. And then
this is great.
This one is.
I think Voodoo's entry the previous time was really great as well. I don't know if you saw that one.
The train thing and no, it was the one where the guy was sitting there with the stocks. He was
El Chapo Crypto dancing away, and yeah, it was awesome.
I didn't see that. Can y'all hear this? If y'all can hear this, then I'm not gonna play the whole thing because I can't. But if you can hear it.
3 billion human lives ended on August 29th, 1997. The survivors of the nuclear fire called the war Judgment Day. They lived only to face a new nightmare. The war against them.
Shit coins.
Look at Rainy Chad. Wow, he's buffed up. Oh, get them out of there. Wow, there's multiple Rainy Chads. Good. Chad Rainey. All right. So, all right. I think Chad Rainey just took over the world. Is that what just happened? It feels like
Chad
it.
Rainey is Terminator. Yeah,
Now this is Fritz the Gnome. He always does cool stuff, or
that's
she,
pretty awesome.
whichever. But I thought this one was really cool too. It's like SpongeBob getting to work over there, right? Making the perfect NFT platform, but we already know that here at Rainy because it's already there at the end. We know that. And then let's see, we got Batman. How he got to get all his money for the Bat Cave right there, riding. It's pretty good actually. I don't think I've ever seen that image. That's pretty nice stuff. That is Fritz. Oh, here you go. I'm assuming, is that the same Fritz? Yeah, Fritz, you got some good memes as usual. That's pretty badass. And then here's one that Rainy's over here, actually doing stuff to help the animals and stuff in the environment. And then all these other coins don't do anything. So,
Just a waste of
that's
space.
part of it right there. And and then look at this. So you didn't see this one right here. This is silly. See this? This is me trying to get out of the way of the thing and me acting like an idiot. And of course they take advantage of that a little bit, but that's okay. I find it pretty funny. They did a good job. And hey man, I expect to be the many jokes. Many jokes. There's no doubt about that. I mean, but that's okay with me. I'm all right with that. It doesn't hurt my feelings here, y'all. I don't have any feelings, so that's the way it is when you get older.
That's
but
great.
but no, for real, I've had another good time, and like so I have on here a challenge of the week, and I don't know, we didn't really talk about this before, so I'm kind of laying it out there, but I don't know. I just wanted to try to see. I just didn't know if there was a way to do something like something that we can get the community together on, and maybe we reward it or something. I don't know what we're thinking. That was actually me just writing some stuff down and forgetting to take it off of there. So not gonna be the last.
Well,
time.
we can discuss that one, and
We're gonna table it for
post something
now.
better. But I actually have a few questions to go through.
Yeah,
from
let's do it.
the people who submitted some AMA questions.
Yeah,
So,
do it. And I'll tell
do
you
know
if
how
I can
many
pull some
rainbows
out.
and unicorns have been issued at this time? If you know how many rainbows and unicorns have been issued, I would like to know how many are held by the first place. I haven't looked at that of late, so probably look. I can't really comment on that one at the moment. We don't.
It's interesting.
Closer to the time of the actual platform launch, we're going to actually have a dashboard that will allow us to track all that sort of stuff. So
Ooh, cool.
I'll be able to answer that question a little bit later on. When will Rainy reveal more information on its planned trading card system, supported platforms, play rules, etc.? So supported platforms will initially be it'll be we're building it on Unity, so it will be able to run in a web browser. However, we're also planning to have mobile app availability for the game as well. So that's definitely part of the equation. In terms of more information on the card system, also on the card game, we'll have more on that coming, I guess, in the next few weeks. We'll continue to post updates as that progresses. Given that virtually all successful crypto projects have a large, thriving community, what specific plans does Rainicorn have to grow the number of community members? So there's a few things on that front. I guess to coincide with that platform launch, we'll be making a big push to grow the community, because that's obviously when when we'll get a biggest bang for buck. Because at the moment, we can there's so much we can do to there's a certain amount we can do to grow the community. However, while we don't have a working platform, while the platform's still under construction, it's sort of, there's only a certain level of growth we can expect. So when the platform is close to going live, we're definitely going to have a big push on that front, and that will include again more influencer engagement, plus things like giveaways and contests and so on to help drive that engagement. So that'll be our approach.
I like that approach.
Yeah, have you already decided on a new logo design, and when can we expect to be pushed across all media sources? So the logo we have is the primary logo we use is the one on our website. we actually will be pushing out an update in terms of the coin logo that's on CoinGecko and a couple of other places. So that will happen imminently. Someone else asks, kindly throw some light on upcoming NFT artists. Is Rainy also looking for doodles artists? So
I would say,
yes, I
yeah.
guess. I mean, we're open to every kind of art, really.
Yeah.
Look, there's no prescriptive style or anything. If you look at our current announced lineup, there are a diverse range of different art styles, and so definitely, we're open to that. When will we see a more detailed, updated roadmap on the coming planned activities? So I would say that once we have the platform live, we'll be looking to, I guess, update the roadmap with the next steps from there. And let's see, is there anything else that's new?
Once we launch, many things will be in play. Yeah. Dun, dun, dun. I want to hear about the DAO next
Any
week.
musicians lined up for evolving NFTs? So we're in discussions with a couple. Nothing locked in as yet. Singing Bowl guy asked that one. Let's see. The rainy week is awesome. However, in terms of marketing or exposure perspective, it did not do that well. That also has something to do with the sudden market crash. Yeah, it does have something to do with the sudden market crash. How do you want to tackle the situation along the way? Is there any more heavy marketing plan? Yeah, so we will be doing more, I guess, rainy news weeks in the future. Hopefully, the timing of those will be a bit more.
Man, they better be.
Hopefully, we'll be a bit luckier in the future.
I was looking at just Google search trends, and when you type in rainy crypto, it was during that time it was actually spiked up quite a bit. I was just I was observing some things. I've been doing a little research myself, but yeah, I mean it's hard to decide when you want to spend the money. I know y'all have had ads on like the 4chan stuff and what CoinGecko and stuff, and
yeah, we've got ads running on CoinGecko, 4chan. What was the other one? Oh, we had them on PooCoin as well. Yeah, and I think there was one other platform as well.
Yeah, I know
we'll be pushing out more advertising as things progress. Like I said, we're not going too hard at the moment because we want to have the platform launch imminent. And then we'll have a I guess a advertising campaign to go along with that. Plus, we'll probably do some marketing around the liquidity rush as well. So there's definitely a lot of things in the pipeline from a marketing perspective. Yeah, as Singing Bowl guy says, a rainy week without bloody crypto week. That one.
That would be awesome.
100%.
I mean,
it was quite unfortunate, really, because we had a lot of really exciting news. And
are you Elon Musk? Is that who you are? That's the only reason that would have been you could have controlled it if you decided you're going to be. You aren't Elon Musk? I know.
Am I Elon? No, I'm not Elon.
I said John.
Well,
I'd
hope
week.
not.
I was like,
he's probably one of the most I mean,
I was gonna be like, you're a lot nicer when I talk to you.
He's not very he's not very liked in the crypto land at the moment.
I don't like him, but I like you, so I'd be like, well, damn, Elon, you're a pretty good dude.
I'm all confused.
Yeah, I bet our spike could be huge tomorrow.
Grandma Bird, what can the community do to help? Look, I think as always, spreading the word about Rainy is really helpful through whatever channels that you guys have access to. Being present in chat and supporting and welcoming any new members who join on Telegram or on Discord, making them feel like they're part of the community. I think that's pretty key. And yeah, I mean, look, outside of that, we'll definitely have some things that people can share and all that sort of thing on our Twitter as well. So I think we had an image going around which was sort of summarizing everything that the Rainy ecosystem includes. I think we're doing some outreach now to the Cardano community as well, because obviously as we're looking to bridge Rainy to Cardano once their mainnet is live, we're looking to engage with them. So I know that a lot of people can be very skeptical about Cardano, but be friendly with the Cardano people, because they're potential community members just like yourself. So
They are. I just made myself big on the screen, just to be cool. And I gotta say, the Cardano stuff is really interesting to me. I'm a big fan of, one thing. Whenever the dog coins came, it really showed that you can't really rely upon the ETH for everything, right? Whenever it's going to get clogged up. It's going to have that stuff. I need this. All right, there we go. It's going to have that stuff happen. It's going to be the transactions are just so they're too many for the network, even if it's just doing that. So there has to be other alternatives. So I love the fact that y'all are already looking for things. You already have been bridging to different networks so you can get different humans involved. I just think it's pretty awesome. I think you're always looking ahead, and I think that's always going to bode well for the brainy holders.
yeah, definitely. I think anything that can grow, a potential pool of a potential community pool, potential holder pool is beneficial. And so, yeah, that's bottom line is that's why we're expanding to other networks, and also I guess the really low fees on BSC were very helpful during the meme coin mania, which saw the fees on Ethereum spike.
I'm switching my stuff. I ain't lying. I'm doing all my BNB BSC stuff tomorrow. The fees, whenever you connected to that, it was ridiculously cheap, and I was just like, huh. Made me just really think about things a little bit. I'm glad I got into the ETH side, but I'm just like, wow, man, those transactions and the way you can actually now swapping is different from buying, but at the same time placing orders and stuff on Binance and things, I find that interesting. So I'm gonna learn more, and hopefully we'll put a couple videos out to help other people when they get into this as well. So I don't know. We've done a pretty good job. Is there anything out there that's that we haven't covered, or that you would like to cover? You
I think
or?
we've answered all the questions. It looks like, yeah. I think we're looking good.
Well, except for the first 5 to 10 minutes, it wasn't terrible. I mean, I just didn't know whether my audio was working or not. So hey, y'all, don't hate me too much, just a little bit. All right, we're gonna get better. Next week is gonna be pretty awesome. What I'd like to do is I'd like to put a little pressure on you. I want you to find somebody else to be on the show with us. I mean, like for instance, like I'll just be quiet for a while and y'all can talk. Or if you have, if every developer is shy, I get it. If you don't want to,
you know how you
fine
ask
too.
me every week, am I a certain person? I've got a question for you, Doc.
Yes.
Are you Bob Ross?
Dude, I mean, sometimes in my mind, yes, I feel like I can
I just
paint some
heard you
clouds.
saying something there. I'm like, it's such Bob Ross vibes.
I'm not gonna lie, I
super
love
chill
that.
Bob Ross vibes.
I
man.
have watched every damn Netflix one of those probably too. So I ain't gonna lie. There's something we can all learn from Bob Ross. The idea is you can't be Bob Ross all the time, So a little balance there. Are you Bob Ross? Wait, that's my next guest next week. We're gonna
Am I
find
Bob
out.
Ross?
That's stay tuned.
I wish I was Bob Ross.
Dude, me too. I mean,
Yeah.
but hey, you know what? We can only
He just those happy little clouds, man.
they make a big difference in people's lives. And that's what we hope to do here every week. We're going to come back to you. We're going to talk with you. We're going to keep you up to date about what's going on in Rainiverse. Mindspheres will be here with us. I mean, he ain't going anywhere. He's been working hard. And we just want to make sure you know it. And you got
Bob
anything
Ross is now an NFT. Yeah, maybe we should make an NFT of you
as
but
Bob Ross. We'll make
as Bob Ross. That could be a thing. I think someone should Bob
I
Ross
have an
meme and
idea.
Dotcoin incoming. Yes,
maybe
definitely.
that's
Do it,
my
make it happen.
maybe that's dude. There'll be a price y'all are gonna pay one day. That's all I'm saying.
Crypto Bob Ross.
Well, hey, that's what I was gonna say. I'm trying to get my buddy to make me a little emblem. I might just have that kind of be the thing. We'll see what's up. But hey, I love this, man. I appreciate everybody taking the time to be with us. I appreciate you taking the time to be with us as the community. It's very important. A lot of people don't do that. And hey, we're going to try to be even more outreaching. We're going to be working on some new things that you're going to see in the very soon future. So, you got anything you want to leave us with, Mindsphere?
I mean, look, again, thanks everyone for being so positive through the market dump, and I think we've got some really exciting things happening, and we're going to go some really cool places over the next few weeks. So yeah, stick around, and yeah, looking forward to seeing where we can take this thing.
Well, just remember, man, The price doesn't matter if you ain't selling. And I like that quote all the time because with Rainy, it doesn't matter to me. I'm not selling. We're going to wait till we get to $1, and then we're going to meet up in Australia. So everybody have a damn good evening.
Rainicorn 2022.
Hey, that's the way it's going to be. Can't stop us. Watch out, emus. We're coming for you. We'll see you.